everybody. Hello. Now, we sent y'all a video saying Happy Thanksgiving, so we had to send you one saying we hope you had a Happy Thanksgiving. And again, to our foreign friends, we hope you had a lot of turkey that day in honor of us.
We did.
I'm gonna get this quick because Anthony's ready to cut into this baby. This is our inserts.
Yes.
So this is the last piece of the puzzle.
Minus the book.
Minus the book.
Yep.
So the only thing I'm dying for is the metal coins. They sent us one.
Oh yeah, the gold coins, the currency
gold coins. Yeah. And then the plastic actual buffs, the red buffs. Oh, speak of the devil! Speak of the devil. We'll save this best for last. We'll save this for last.
They sent us our actual stamina cubes.
And this little red one here is for solo play.
Okay, so here we go. This is the base insert. Here's the top of the base game. Here's the bottom of the expansion. And here is the top of the expansion.
Now, how are we supposed to know how this all goes, Anthony?
Oh no, what's on the side of the box over there?
How it all goes! Anthony's thought of everything!
So then that just fits nicely on top of there.
And that one is gonna go in here, right?
Yep. And then that just sits nicely on top of there. And
that will go in here. So we emptied our box out that had everything, a hodgepodge of all the stuff, and we kind of separated it. And we've already tried to put things in so we don't embarrass ourselves. Yep. And it is glorious! So
satisfying.
Now this is every character. Like, this is every character.
Boosters and the eaters and the kraken.
Yeah, so if you got everything or if you didn't,
everything in the base game.
Base game. We got stands because we're greedy and we want all of our characters to have stands, but yours will come with 8. So we're gonna take 8 standard characters and they're gonna go here.
And each slot has markings to let you know what goes where.
Exactly what goes where. So we're gonna take the rest of these characters, and that's this one.
That's heroes.
Labeled heroes. Oh, that's plenty of room.
Well, you'll have a little extra room for stands if you purchase your own stands. But it won't fit every character with a stand.
So in fact, that is the eaters and the Kraken crew with stands, or 8 stands there, and the other bajillion characters in there. Okay. So this is
all the monsters.
All your wooden monster tokens.
You should be able to just fold that bad boy up and just rest that in there. Done. We've got it set up also to where when you have your cards in,
the room there.
Yeah, there's room for sleeves. So our alliance cards have sleeves and they'll fit in nicely.
So we got a mixture here of sleeves and unsleeved to show.
So the idea is, here's our advantage, is you'll have to remove them top down, but the alliance deck is the only one that you'll never use alone. So you'll have to remove everything anyways when you're playing teams. So all the cards fit in nicely, and there's nice little finger holes and slots to push out the last few cards.
Now, this is what they just sent us. Now, we were using our stuffed coins, which are these, and we spray painted them red, which turned out into this. And then they finally sent us these. So these are the non-painted, but we're gonna grab some of these.
Yeah. And while he's doing that, we also have the action markers and the solo marker, and those just slide right in here nicely right there.
And these, and they're labeled. He has everything labeled beautifully.
And they even have nice little ramps so you can pull them out easily.
We're gonna use all the gold they sent us.
1.
Lame.
We'd be broke.
So let's grab some of these.
And here comes my favorite part. Stands, signs with assembled bases. So we start with number 1, which is this one.
Because as gamers, you know it's annoying when you got to slide, assemble, and reassemble every time you play. Plus, it being cardboard, it'll wear out.
Okay. Yep. This one's the 3rd one. That goes right there, and this one's the 4th one, and that goes right there, and they fit in assembled. Oh, yep. Nice little slot for your.
Now these are for solo play. You get your own companion, so depending on your difficulty level, you'll pick out your favorite companion.
The travel case.
Yeah, it's travel case.
Travel carrier.
His kennel.
Yeah, so he sits right there.
But when not playing that, we're gonna put these right here. Look at that, like a glove.
So next we have the gather boards. So we got our 4 boards, and those will just go nicely right in here. Then we have our player boards, so all 4 characters with the.
And we have their gelatinous cubes.
Yeah, they store on the board, and those fit nicely right there. And that is the base tray. Everything's nice and sturdy, nice and packed.
Just let me take it in.
Look at that, everything fits nice, flush. Woo. So next is the top tray.
It's like a party in my eyes, and everybody brought insert trays. I want to do the tiles.
Okay, tiles will go here. as marked.
These are all your stat
Stat
tiles. Where do they go? Oh, there they are. Now this right here is going to be your counter for your game. Now it comes with, well, you'll have a punch out, and this could fit right there as such. Now there's also a metal coin that some of you have purchased as well. Now this can go here, and this can go here. And the reason is because, the truth be known, where's it right there? We wanted a place to put the coin, even if you had this, but because we got yelled at from a backer saying, how dare you put a space for a coin, because now I'm forced to buy the coin. Anthony has thought of everything. No, it's not for your coin. No, it's for this little cardboard tile.
But we're gonna store our coin there.
We got hero dice on this side, monster dice on this side. So the game will come with our heroes and our monstrosity dice. Now you'll notice there's still room if you want to put either, like if you have your own favorite set, oh, I want to put my dice in there, there's still plenty of room. But you also have your monster dice that can go there. We'll have to pull out the other dice. And then these are your hero Kraken dice, which will go on your side right there. So look how beautiful that is.
Next we have our minis. So those will all just fit nice perfectly in
It's like
their
perfection.
own slots.
Beautiful. Golly, that looks so good.
Woodling,
And there's your actual class
Explorer,
points.
Mesmerist, and Slayer.
Golly, look how gorgeous that is. What goes here, Anthony? I don't know. So now the way these are gonna go, it's 3 down, right?
Yeah, 3 down for each class. And last we have potions.
Now this is the same, right? We'll just group in twos.
Yeah, group in
Nope,
twos.
this upside down, right side up.
So you just flop directions each time.
Now we noticed earlier, once these are loaded in, like when they're fully packed, those of you with big fat fingers, it wasn't as easy as just grabbing them. So I just go from bottom up.
Yeah,
And it's a lot
there's
easier
enough
that
room
way.
to just snag them from the bottom.
But if you're trying to go in from the side, you're like, oh no, they're stuck in there forever. No, then you just grab them. Look at that.
So this hole underneath is flush with the player boards. So that way, whenever the box lid's on, it holds the player boards down and holds all the cards in place.
My gosh, man, you thought of everything.
Look, we have finger holes to take things out, cause we forgot one little thing.
And look how convenient that was.
With the monster tiles, you will instead instead of tossing these in the bag, you just
You don't want to know. What are these? These
place
are
them
in your DM book. You're gonna have parts that tell you place this tile here, it does this. Plus there's a whole section or two where you label these however you want to really just change it up if you want to dungeon master it up. But so you don't have to constantly mix and unmix. They're gonna go right there.
And if you take your dragons out of the bag or anything like that, just keep them outside the bag when you store them.
Because no man should be playing with 3 dragons and a kraken. That's suicide.
So next you
There's
have,
more? Or is it wait, there's more? No, this goes in first?
Yep, just right in there.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that just a thing of beauty? So you just store that there and that there.
Whoa, yeah, but that's sloppy. I feel like he really dropped the ball right there.
Anyways,
The little lights are flashing.
so you store that in there, and then the book will go on top, holding all that in
You know what? He
place.
did think of it because it is going to lock itself in place. If you're pregnant, you'll want to get someone else to lift this for you, or if you have a hurt back, or if you're a small child, this will come with a warning.
Keep your punch boards after you punch everything out, because there is a slight, literally thickness of 2 punch boards.
Are you telling me if they put their punch boards on the bottom, it'll elevate this to the exact... My gosh, man!
It's very minimal, so if you do forget, it's not gonna be game changing, but the thing is so that way it keeps stuff from
Where are our punch boards?
I don't know, we threw them away.
Oh, we've already thrown them.
I was gonna do a test, but without something holding this into
You know
place.
what? We'll
all the
just
stuff
assume
will-
this is gonna pop around. Let's just give it a shot. Hey, Brian, can I come over your place and play some D6?
Go upside down too.
Huh?
Might as well go upside down.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, it's a tornado!
Everything under this board is gonna be a miss.
Oh, there's a dice right there. Oh my God.
But this is what we're checking underneath. These are all in place. And
I shouldn't be so happy that it messed up so
okay,
badly.
maybe we should edit.
No, we're leaving this in because what I want to do is later we'll do the cardboard one and we'll spin it again and we'll see if it locked it in place better.
Okay, so there are other things slightly shifting, but everything else is
that's
in place.
perfect.
Everything
What about
else
this?
is in place. This guy's coming out first.
Okay, well that survived the storm.
Yeah.
So these survived. Everything in the bottom tray survived. Essentially.
Yeah. It's all good.
The top board looks like crap.
Because we're gonna assume that people who love their games don't actually do that when they're
Or
storing
they don't
their
travel
games.
during a storm to a friend's house to play D6.
And
They should already be at the friend's house.
if you take one of the bags that any components are gonna come in, you just put those in the Ziploc bags, and they're not gonna shift around at that point either. So problem solved.
Because the book is 8.5 by 11, went ahead and stuck some paper in there, so everything looks good under there. Just to see. I don't care there's a storm. Brian, I'm coming over to play a game of D6. Oh no!
I don't know.
I slammed it pretty hard. Let's see. Oh, come on! That was a weak storm. Well,
Not too
okay, so
shabby.
it stands the test.
Not too shabby.
Ha! You did not do a good design, Anthony. Look at that. This is upside down.
Hey, our book is hardcover.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
a little bit of flex
Oh my
in
God.
the
Look
paper.
at this. This is unacceptable. We will be sending this back to the manufacturer.
Well, if any of you treat your games that way, then I'm not worried. I did my part.
This.
Alright, so now we're gonna just put this bad boy in here.
It's so heavy. Okay, now, we're gonna start with the characters. This one also comes with 8 more bases. I'm not gonna be one to take them off and pull them on. Most likely y'all won't either. So we're gonna take these characters where your bases go. You could put your favorite characters there, and then the rest of them where your characters go. With the skeleton crew, there is 4 bards, 4 clerics, and 4 werewolves.
Should be 12 characters in the expansion.
So all of them will fit there. Now he has this nice little tray here that the curses go in, but this too, if you want to put a stand on there, there's plenty of room to just store them in there so you don't take the stands off and on.
The character cards will go right next to the curses,
These are unsleeved.
but they will fit sleeved.
They will fit sleeved right there.
The fountain and the coin tray.
Now these will stack. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, this isn't an early model because of the black.
Yeah, the black is off in the
We
final.
did these, I think, or this is one of the first sets they sent us where it has this big black trim around it. Anthony has gotten rid of that, so.
And then you just stack those and then store them in there. Gill markers and potions.
So the pink is for the bard.
And then potions.
Potions. Groups of 2, just like before, top to bottom. Oh, nice.
Alright. And we can go ahead and put the player boards. So then we have our 3 with the cubes stored.
And that's gonna kind of hold all that in place.
Yep. And that just slides right there.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
There we go.
Look at that.
I'll hold all that in.
Now, I'm
And-
curious, Anthony, what do I do with this? It's so cluttery and roomful.
Oh no. So these will store assembled.
Now, once you assemble these, again, what I usually do, and I guess I didn't do it on these, I will hot glue the base to keep them together, because the good news is once you have these assembled, you will no longer have to unassemble them to store them because they will go in full.
Right. So you just slide these 2 in with the top of the fountain in the between them, and they fit nice and snug.
So the
just like
only
that.
assembly you'll have to do, since now we know it's so easy, is when you pull this out, you're gonna slide this into your fountain base.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. You just slide the top right over that, and there we go.
Is that right? Okay, tall tree up front, tall tree up front. There we go. There we go. And finally, our cleric. And that is a lot of dungeons, ladies and gentlemen.
Ta-da! Look how nice
Gorgeous.
and pretty.
What goes here, Anthony?
Nothing. That holds in your stand, your card carts, and this puts the pressure on
That's
the...
where you're gonna put your campaign
support.
DM sheets that you print out. Right there.
Well,
right
yeah.
there.
You can put anything you want on top of here as long as it's flat as a paper. And then we slide that on there. And this one's a lot lighter.
Oh my gosh, it's so satisfying. That's so happy. Rick is gonna die. That's,
Oh my goodness. It came out as expected, which was nice. There was no big surprises.
listen to this guy. It came out as good as I expected.
we just didn't have any hiccups, any problems.
It's almost like
Everything
we're
fit
learning
nicely,
as we go.
Yeah.
It's insane.
and it was exciting to get to play with it and put all the pieces in and
Yeah.
satisfy the OCD side.
You're gonna love this.
Yeah.
Are you having problems sliding in your trays and your insert? Well, now available is a little Anthony Mini. We'll stick him in every box. He'll come right out and he'll assemble it for you. Look as he works.
You know the really fun part is Nate's gonna edit this to make it look really
Like
good.
you know what you're doing.
I had it the first time, guys.
Call now and we'll throw in a second one for free. That's 2 little Anthony's for the price of 1.
You know what I think a lot of this is these are larger. I think this was adjusted.
Other trays were?
Yeah, this was actually. Well, the coin fountain. No, the coin. Edit this out.